know nothing about it.
Everything
I
was
was
going smooth until
until I got here.
shit crazy, man.
That's
That
fucked
shit's
up.
crazy.
It look
It's
good
fucked
now,
up,
girl.
G.
Does it? It
Yeah, it
looks
look
clear. I'm
good.
so sorry.
Yeah, technical difficulties. It's too easy. That's your fault though.
Too easy. Everything too easy for Jr. We need to get with Jr. Everything too easy for you, my boy.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I
You know what I'm
mean?
saying?
She
Jr.
too
say get in.
easy.
Hey,
You
Jr.
know what
say
I'm
get in
saying?
with me. Get in with me. You still ain't tell me the topic yet, G.
Yes,
Oh
I did.
snap!
He
That's
don't be paying
true.
attention,
Well,
bro.
Oh,
too
you
late.
did it.
I
You
Let's
talked
go
about
literally
the
live.
boy.
did. What's up? Welcome back to Life with G podcast. It's your girl G, the Puerto Rican podcast princess, your favorite baby mama in the building. No Shelly tonight. She left me and I'm a little terrified. And we have JR in the building as well.
Yo, 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 what it do? It's your boy JR in the building. I just want to tell everybody my name isn't really JR, it's Jair, but because everybody just pronounces it as JR, we gonna rock with it, you feel me? So what's happening with you, G?
That's crazy. And we just learned that today. We're still learning each other. And we have Zoe in the building as well.
Yo, 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 what it do, what it ain't, what it is, what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? What it do. It is UK checking in, you know what I'm saying? You already know how we finna do this, you know what I'm saying? Pop. Ah, shit.
Ad-libs was crazy in the intro. I hope y'all are having a good night. What's up, Robert? What's up, Shelly? Thank you for making it in the chat. We do have a couple people watching, so don't forget to sign in. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting the sound effects, y'all. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. Welcome to everybody else that I see watching the live stream at the moment. Be sure to sound off in the live chat below. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about playing your position like a supportive role. Behind every good man is a good woman, and how
Oh,
important
oh,
support
oh.
is.
I thought
What?
this was about like side niggas, side bitches.
We discussed this in
I
in
ain't doing
the
that.
in the in the mic check, Zoe.
Oh,
Zoe,
oh.
you must want to talk about side bitches tonight. You
Nah,
want to
you
talk
said
about side bitches?
play your part. That's what you said. Play your part.
But there's many ways you
Play
can
your
play
part.
your part.
Oh, you right.
I think even the side, if you do have a side person, I think that they should support your passions as well. If anybody's involved in your life, I feel like they should support your passions. But if you have like goals, aspirations, things like that, we always deal with people not wanting to support maybe our goals and our dreams and our aspirations, right? But how critical is it that the person that you're trying to involve yourself with romantically is in support of what it is that you got going on? What do you think about that? Y'all sound off in the comments as well.
Damn. Well, I'll go ahead and start this off real quick. You know how I like to do.
Thank
First and
God.
foremost, I like to
Go
say,
ahead,
hey,
Jair.
I appreciate I appreciate you, Joe. I appreciate you, G. Real shit though, because you left out a piece so I can go ahead and finish it because
Okay now.
for every good man, there is a good woman right behind him. And then for every shitty man, there's also a shitty woman right there standing right next to him too. So we gotta make sure that we always
Amen.
point those two things out though, because these shitty niggas got these shitty bitches, and we gotta cut it out. We gotta cut the shittiness out. You feel me, G?
I feel you, JR.
That's what
What
I'm
what are
talking
you
about.
Oh my God. You gotta find a way to like down a woman in the first 30 seconds of any point that you made. You realize that, right?
Impossible. We already been streaming for 2 minutes.
Anyways, Zoe, how do you feel? Because for those of you who don't know, UK Zoe is an artist. He's a music artist. So you following those goals, those dreams, those aspirations, how critical is it for you to make sure that the girls you're talking to are in support of what you do?
Hold on, you just threw girls in the like. I ain't never said
You
I was pimping.
I
I
didn't
ain't never
say you
said I
were
was
pimping.
pimping,
I'm
bro.
just saying you probably talk to a few different ladies a year. So how important is it?
I think it first off, I think it really depends on are you really good at whatever it is you're trying to do. I think
Mm,
I think you do need to take heed to that. You have to be open to constructive criticism, whatever it is you're trying to do, whether it's being a makeup artist, whether it's designing clothes, whether it's you want to be a construction worker or whatever you're going for, whatever you're going
mm,
for. Are you good at it? You can't be a psychologist and don't know how to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? So
Shit, type
I think
shit.
that plays a very big part. I think that plays a very big part, and it does have a big effect when you got the right person behind you, especially if it's somebody that you're trying to grow a partnership with for the long term. I think that
yeah.
plays a very huge part on them playing a part in what you're chasing or what you achieving your goals and your dreams.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Shelly in the comments, of course, Shelly isn't here filming, but she got to make sure she heard. All right. Shelly said, depends on what you asking for me to support. That's true. I think that kind of goes in line with what Zoe was talking about as far as like, are you good at what you do? Although I think that's subjective. Robert says, JR feels strongly about this. Yeah, I kind of got that vibe as well. He seemed to be very assertive in his response. Um, whole it depends on if you're good at it or not. I don't know. I don't know on that because that is also subjective. We
I
are
wouldn't want
in
to
a
see you do
world.
bad.
Wait, say that again.
I wouldn't want to see you do bad.
Right, but what if you think it's bad? Like, what if say a girl that you're talking to, you really, really like the song that you just finished. All your
Uh
homies
huh.
say that they like it, right? And she's like,
Hmm.
you know what, babe? I don't like it. I don't think you have a future as an artist. I don't really, because in your
See,
mind, you
there's
are
a
good
difference.
at it.
There's a difference between really like constructively criticizing, cause I got homeboys that I show them my music and they'll tell me straight up like, yeah, that song ain't it.
Mm,
But they'll also be like, okay, I'm not just trying to shut you down. Okay, that's just my opinion. How about you go ask such and such and see what they say, and then
mm,
ask such and such and see what they say. So now if all three of us saying that ain't a good song, then my bad, bruh. Just that song ain't it.
mm. But what if you feel strongly that it is good, and this person doesn't seem to like anything that you put out, and maybe even is encouraging you to no longer pursue what you're passionate about?
I
Does
mean,
that
if
change
if if
anything?
if if, if my partner is telling me that I don't make good music, but I got 20 people being like, "Yeah, that shit sliding," and every time I put a song out, people listening to my shit, then I'm gonna just look at you like, "What the fuck? You just don't want me to be a rap?" Now I'm gonna start wondering like, why don't you want me to make music?
Mm,
If that's the case, I'm gonna ask questions now, because how are you the only person out of all these people, and you the only one that say everything you got trash?
that's
Sound like you
that's a
hating
good
now.
point. That's a good point. Shelly said, homies lie. This is true. Shelly said, if you got a person that's
I don't
down
want
for
them
you, they will
homies
be
then.
honest because they want to see you do your best. I think it's
That part.
also important to like find people who are already kind of like in the same lane that you're in. I think that that really helps in those cases because if you have somebody who doesn't like you're a rapper, she doesn't like rap music at all. I don't feel like she can effectively tell you whether or not it's good or not. Like it doesn't hold the same type of weight. You know what I'm saying? And in fact, it may just have a block there to where she's not gonna like anything that you do because that's just not what she's naturally into. What do you think about that, Jr.?
No, I agree. To a certain degree though. Yeah, for if she my shorty and I have a passion in this right here, right? Um,
Mm,
then as I mean, I think she should rock with me 100%. You know what I'm saying? 100% she should rock with me. Now, if I make this my only priority, right? Then at the end of the day, that's a risk that she's gonna have to take. You know what I'm saying? And I think, as a woman, I think that's okay to take that kind of risk because at the end of the day, that's what a man wants to do in the first place. He wants to succeed so he can give back to his people. which is like his woman, his main priority or his
Mm.
priority. I truly believe that like a lot of people need to put what you was doing before you met your woman as men, whatever you did before you met your woman, that should be the priority. So if you went to the gym, if you freaking have a good job and a career that you're really working on or whatever, those things got to come before your woman to a degree of priority wise. You know what I'm saying? That's what I truly believe, because ultimately it's
Mm.
going to benefit her and the family, which is what you're building for in the first place. So, you know, I'm with it if a woman wants to stick around and you know saying grow with the progression of the potential. I'm with it.
What do you think could be potential like stopping points for that? Do you think it's ever okay for you to stop being supportive of your romantic partner, of your husband, whoever it is? Do you think it's ever a point where you're like, okay, it's okay to stop being supportive? I think, oh my gosh, he just had a roast on Netflix. Tom Brady,
Oh yeah, I remember
right?
that bullshit.
Everybody knows about Tom Brady and the situation. Those of you who don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody who knows the facts of it, but my recollection of that was he retired, right?
Yep.
He retired. He already made his accolades and shit. He retired, spend time with the family. He then wanted to go back. He missed the sport, he missed the spotlight, whatever the case is. His wife told him, "Hey, if you go back, I'm leaving."
Yeah.
How long were they married? They were married a very long time.
Who cares?
Children, all that. But she said, "I'm leaving if you don't prioritize the family and you want to go back to this." He chose football,
Of
right?
course. Yeah.
And she left.
Yeah.
So how and that's like a great example of like, hey, I've been supportive of you and now it's like you need to take a step back and you need to prioritize me instead of your own personal goals. So what are your all's opinions of that?
Mm.
I think she wanted to leave anyway. She was just looking for a reason to.
You think
Facts.
so?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. I think that's. I
But that's a
mean.
bullshit reason. Like you got to think. Like he for one, he's doing a profession that got y'all living that lifestyle that you are enjoying. So for
Mm-hmm.
him to be like, I'm not comfortable at 200 mil. I think I want to go make 50 more mil. Maybe for like 2 more years. And my wife be like, I'm gonna divorce you. She wanted to leave anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He'd been in the game for a very long time. How long was
I
Tom Brady in the
understand
sport
that,
for? But I mean,
Forever. He
at
got
what
he got
point?
drafted in 2000. They got married in
Right.
2009.
oh
So
yeah, so he been
she.
in the game for about 25 years then.
Yeah. So.
Give or take. Probably 24,
Right.
25 years, give or take.
Well, yeah, he been out the
Right.
game
So
for
I
a good
mean,
minute
at
now,
what
but
point is it not like, okay, I get it, you're passionate about this and whatnot, but I've allowed you to prioritize that.
allowed. You allowed
But
me.
Allowed you to prioritize that.
and
But I'm
he
saying,
allowed you to
no,
spend that money with him too.
hold
So
on,
did.
pause. First of all, don't come at me sideways because I'm not the wife that left the husband. All I'm saying is, from her perspective, this is the rhetoric that was said from her, right?
Yeah.
She allowed him to put football first
Allegedly.
because of all of the reasons that you guys said. And when I say allow, I mean she didn't leave.
Yeah, that
Right? She
bitch.
didn't
That
she
bitch
didn't
dumb
use
as
that as
fuck.
like an ultimatum situation. Either way,
Oh, I ain't
he
with that.
retired and now she's like, finally, I get to have this time, this quality time with my husband. The children get to have this extra quality time with their father. And then boom, the greed of it. Because he was very successful. He made his accolades. Okay. He met his goal and then some. The fact that he still wanted to go back and get even more money for her, she was like, it's good. Now it's time to sit back and be with your family. So it's her fault for saying, damn, you can't prioritize me and the kids over your passion after
Yeah.
he's already reached his goal.
But you don't know how he felt though. What if he sat at home for 2 weeks, ain't really have nothing to do, and it fucked with his pride? Like maybe that messed with his ego. You get what I'm
Do
saying?
you think he had nothing to do? So pouring into your wife and your home is nothing to do?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Oh, I
But I'm
am.
saying that was the part of him retiring. That's the
LJR.
that's the part of, not to mention he still has endorsements and other stuff like that. It's not like his money
But
was a complete shutdown. She just said no
that
more.
doesn't mean to make him
They
feel like
agreed on no
somebody.
more football.
It
That
has
don't mean
nothing
to
to do
I
make
with
him
the
get
feel like
that.
money.
somebody though.
Look,
I get
look.
that.
I'm
But
I'm
your
gonna
wife
break
and
this down.
children should make you feel like somebody as well.
I'm gonna break this down for you to understand, right? The man get drafted in 2000, right? The man works his ass off to get that starting position, even though it's actually lucky his quarterback got injured. So he just so happened to start and become the goddamn greatest quarterback of all time, right?
Mm-hmm.
2009, they get married, right? So he already is the man doing what he has to do on the football field as the man. They get married. Now she already knew this was part of the whole entire thing. She came in when he
Mm-hmm.
was a football star. So then next thing you
Right.
know it, now she like, you retire, good. Now you can come and chill with the family, even though them niggas only play like 17 games a year. 17 games. And they don't, it's one day. Right? Now let's take that out. Their off season is from like, what is it? March all the way to like August. That's longer
Nah, I
than
think
a
it's
Mm-hmm.
summer.
February. I
Well,
think it's
that's when the Super
February.
Bowl is in February, so I'm not gonna count that. I'm just gonna go March to August. That's
Mm-hmm.
like, what? That's longer than a summer. Most men have to work so many days, 6 days a week, barely see their family and stuff, and you complaining that this man has provided for you. You never had to work, never had to care about nothing, never had to stress, and you want to leave just because he still wants to do the
What
game
what
he
do she
loved
do for
before you
work?
even met him? She's
I
a
don't
What does
know.
she
model.
I
do
They
don't
for
know.
actually
work?
say she
And I
makes more
don't.
money than him.
She
So
makes more
and I
money
and
than
I
him?
do want to.
Hmm.
Oh.
And I do.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Here come the
He felt
conspiracy theories.
he felt
Listen,
some type of way for real. He wanted to go make that bag.
maybe,
He ain't want her to have the
maybe,
whole bag for real.
Nah, I think he just
maybe.
wanted to go play some more football.
I do as well. And to be fair, this was just an example that I literally just thought of a situation where someone was locked in and then they say, you know what, I'm not going to support this of you anymore.
Yeah, she
So
looks
I
stupid.
everybody knows about that. I'm not saying that I agree with her. I'm just saying from that mentality, I can understand maybe where some of the reasons are. The truth is, we don't know what their conversations were. We don't know what they promised to each other because it seems like they had a deal and then if he is going back on that deal and she's saying no, this is one of those things where it's difficult. Um,
His new bitch about
so
to
I
be
don't know. I'm just
fine.
saying that was that. Well,
That's
of
all I'm
course, because he's
saying.
got hella money. He's got hella
Who's
money.
she
He's
gonna
hella
find? She gotta
successful.
be with Jeff Bezos. And good luck. Good luck keeping
Yeah,
him.
I
That
one
nigga
one
going
thing
But
through
about
bitches like
that's one
crazy,
thing
nigga.
about female. See, men will date down and bring the female up. A female ain't dating down.
Show not. So she already put herself in a
that's
Female
not
struggle.
not dating down.
She probably
that's not
spending a block on
necessarily
that
true.
nigga right now.
I'm telling you, females don't date
Oh
down.
my gosh. She can spin
Females
the
don't
block.
really
She
date
if
down.
she does, that's crazy because she made an ultimate stance. She gotta
J Lo did it.
stand on that shit. My opinion. My opinion.
J Lo
J
did
Lo
what?
did
J
it.
Lo is also. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not in support of J Lo. I do want to take it to the comments for just a moment. Robert said I don't think he liked his family very much. I
That's
just I
crazy.
feel like for a man, although family is important, your all's career is more of the backbone, in my opinion. Y'all's professional success, monetary success is a very, very high priority. So if you feel like that's missing, it's hard to pour into your family, at least from what I've seen. Shelly said he was lacking in himself and was looking for outside validation. I think that as well. It's
What?
different when you're getting like I feel like he missed the attention. He missed the
But
rush.
that's what I was saying. But that's what I was saying. Maybe at home he probably ain't feel like nothing. Maybe him sitting at home enjoying just sitting there to enjoy the money was not him. It made him feel like he was losing some type of worth.
Talking about
And
no,
and
Yeah,
no, no. The
he could
man's,
have.
but he's been a football player forever. You understand that?
but that's what I'm
Forever.
saying though.
That's
So
not
for him to already be, he's been training his whole life to
his
get to
whole
the league,
life.
and then he gets to the league and eh, eh, phenomenally excels in it, right?
Hmm.
Yes.
So for him to completely stop like that, it probably messed with his head. Like, man, I've been doing this. I've been dreaming about this since a baby, and I finally did it. And then I feel like I could still do it right now, and I'm not gonna do it because you don't want me to. Like, it probably messed with his
Hmm.
head. Like, nah, man. Like, he probably really just was in love with football. Literally, he just literally was in love with football. Even if he didn't go back and play, he probably just wanted to be a coach or an announcer, something
Nah,
that had to do with
Right.
wanted to
football.
play
He
I
wanted
could
to
football.
do football.
I could agree with that. I could agree with that. I just want to welcome Steven. Welcome Steven to Legacy Podcast.
What they do, brother?
Live edition. What's good? Welcome to the fam. I think you've been here before, but if not, welcome to the first time. Steven
The
said
the
she
the,
ended
the
up dating the
pilot
Pilates
instructor?
instructor.
Oh,
A
Pilates.
Pilates instructor.
Hey, make
Yes,
sure you like and
I did
subscribe
hear
too,
that.
Steven. You know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
that Pilates
Yes, yes,
instructor got
yes.
that sauce then. He got that
Yeah.
Oh,
sauce.
hey man, she
I'm
investing in his business
yeah.
right now.
Probably
Yeah,
he
he
ain't
said
probably knocking them
right.
ankles
Steven
loose.
said so she found an exit and took the opportunity. I will say this.
That's what it
As far as
is.
my opinion on her leaving, I do not agree with that. I think that I'm not going to say there's never a reason to leave a marriage because hell, I'm divorced and I initiated it. But at the same time, when it comes to that, I like JR said, like Zoe said, you're taken care of. This is something that you entered the relationship on. This is all you've really ever known. So to leave a marriage, that high level commitment because you are continuing to do what you've done many, many years and you've been happy with to an extent, I just don't I don't think it's worth throwing a marriage away. I hate that for them. And I think that she's seen the consequences of that, unfortunately.
Yeah, she was ready
No,
Because
to
no, you're
what
leave
was it
right.
for
worth
sure.
it?
Nah, she
Yeah, to
definitely was
her,
ready
it's
to leave
worth
for
it. She
sure.
still made
Well, she
again.
did.
She
She
made
did
more
end
money
up
than
with
him.
Nah,
money
it
and all
wasn't
that
worth it.
other
It
stuff.
wasn't worth
She
it. It
ended
Nah,
wasn't
up with
worth it
money and all that. I mean, she's
because
gonna be well taken
because if
care of.
she yeah that's cool and all that, but if he really was that dude for her life, she gonna remember him later.
We also don't know what else
nah.
they went through because maybe it wasn't just the football that was the issue; it was the lifestyle of the football players. Well, he was going to be surrounded with. We don't know. Again,
Yeah,
we're not
he's
in
a
that
man
household,
with
but
money.
and I get that. So let's talk about men without money because I feel like that's where this is really critical. I feel like it's easy to find a romantic partner that's in support of what you're doing if you're successful. But in that infancy stage, right, when you're trying to
Nope, no, it's
build
not.
up to it and you're not getting the benefits of it, that's where we tend to see a lot of people not be in support and actually encourage you to go do something else. So, in that case, is there ever a moment where you feel like it's okay to not be in support of your partner after so long of them not being successful in what it is that they want to do?
Hell yeah.
Talk
Why you
about
say
that,
that?
JR.
No, like you gotta like let's okay, look. Again, this is if I'm a woman, right? Pause. All right, look. So if I
Don't
was
you dare. Oh my
if I
God.
was if I just so happened to be a woman, right? JR Isha, right? And my man's pause. But my man my
Get it together.
partner, right? I'm trying to put myself there, but bruh, it's hard for me, you know what I'm saying? It's hard as shit. So look, if a woman has a partner, right? And he's doing everything he possibly can to make his dreams come true, and she's trying to support him thoroughly. I would say that at the end of the day, like if it takes away from what you're supposed to have as a man as foundation, provision, protection, and security, then off rip, like that woman needs to go ahead and try to figure out like either how can we stay on the right track of that foundation, or if she got to go because the foundation is broken. You know what I'm saying? So let's
Mm.
say he really want to do some stuff, but then he start gambling or something, right? All because you don't stick around because now he's messing with your provision and your security. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you as a woman got to make smart decisions when a guy like that's doing it. And as a man, if you have a woman and she want to work, you know what I'm saying? Uh, cool, that's cool. But if she come home nagging, complaining, being in a bad mood because she has to deal with a boss and deal with all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? Then it's not much you can re-support after that. You know what I'm saying? Because when that boss tell you get the fuck up, move this, do that, clock in, make sure this, that, and the third, and then she get home and you tell her like, hey babe, I'm hungry, and she like, yeah, there's something in the refrigerator. Like off rip as a man, you supposed to be like, oh yeah, nah, fuck that shit, bro. Like fuck that shit. Like hell nah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go. I can't really support you working no more. Like you gotta quit. You gotta quit. You know what I'm saying?
What?
If you
She
can't
said
do
it's in the refrigerator. What am I missing? She said your dinner's in the refrigerator. Isn't
no
that
no
what you
no
just said?
no. You gotta heat my shit up. My shit can't be cold now. My
Oh
shit
my
can't be cold
God.
now.
Cry me a fucking river. Are
I
you
will.
kidding
Mississippi River
me?
too.
She still made you dinner.
No. No. If it's in the refrigerator, it's probably leftovers. You know what I'm saying?
Which means at some point she made you dinner.
Hey,
You
look,
don't eat leftovers.
For me to be able to continue
You
to
don't eat
provide, I'm
leftovers?
gonna need you to
Y'all
go ahead
sound
and
off
fuel
in the
me up.
comments. Do you have a problem if your woman serves you leftovers? I want to hear
It's
this.
the
Let me
I
context
want to
of
ask
hear
it.
you. Let me
before
ask
I
you a question,
continue to
Jr.
rebuttal.
You
Shelly
let me
said
know.
she's been a model her whole life also, so she didn't need the money. They had an agreement that once they hit a certain age, they were going to focus on each other and their family. That's true. Steven said that's wild. Mike, what's good? Welcome to the live, Mike. Welcome, welcome.
Let me ask you a question,
Okay.
Jr.
Hmm.
You always
You
ask
ever?
JR questions. You don't ever want to talk to me, but go
Well, I
ahead.
All
just
right.
said
Let me
something.
ask you a question, G. No, I
No,
really
no,
was
no.
trying to.
No,
I'm
no, no,
asking
no,
him a
no, no.
question because of
No,
what
no,
he
no.
said,
I'm
though. For real,
joking.
though.
Go.
So let me ask y'all a question. Y'all ever watched the movie? I think it's called Atrimony or something like that. The
Yeah,
Tyler Perry movie.
yeah. With
Mm.
whatever her name is.
Yeah,
Wow.
like
Yep.
the one, the actor. I can't remember her name neither right now, but
Taraji
she
P
was
Henson.
yeah. She was tripping about like how women not getting paid enough and stuff like that. Yeah, her.
Yeah, that
So
bullshit.
so you said that if it take too long. So if you think of in that movie, I don't remember exactly how long it took for his machine to take off, his invention to take off.
Yeah, it was a battery, right? And it took a minute. It took a while.
Yeah, like he was trying to make a never dying battery or something like that. It took some years
Yeah.
for actually. So for you to say go ahead and leave the person, what if it takes 10 years for it to really catch on? Because the world got to catch up to his brain.
See, that's the
You know
different.
what I'm saying?
She didn't want to leave. Her people talked her into leaving. She didn't want to leave. So
Yes,
that's
she
the
did, but
different.
she left.
Yeah, I know, right? Because
Wasn't he
I'll
always
still
like
say it's
losing
on
his?
him, on her.
Was he providing financially though? Was he still
No,
No, he
working?
was
he was
fucking up.
investing all of his money. He
He
was
was fucking
investing
up.
all of his
That's
money
the
into the
problem.
machine.
What JR said before about if you're not able to provide the security, then I feel like you can't really fault her for that because what are we doing?
No, no, no.
Steven
If
said
that's the
Josh
case,
She
said
spin the
he,
block.
so if you chasing your dream, you should stay single then, right?
not necessarily okay. That's a toss up.
I'm just saying.
That's a
I'm just
toss
saying.
up.
Because
But
if
I
you're with
think this is
somebody, they're in you have to make sure your partner is good in all aspects, right? So if I'm chasing a
it
dream,
dep-
I don't need to be in a relationship until my dream is fulfilled then, right?
No, es lo mismo. It's not that's not the same thing. I think
I'm
that's why
not.
we're having this conversation about how important it is to have someone who is supportive.
Why
But
is
we
it
have to be
important?
realistic. What do you mean why is it important? First of all, I truly believe that it takes a village no matter what it is that you're doing.
Hmm.
No matter what it is that you're doing. So it's
Hmm.
important that the people that you involve in your life are supportive of you. Otherwise, what are they there for? So
Can I? I just
you
want to
don't feel
get
like
back
it
to
would be
Taraji
important to
P.
have a supportive.
I'm about to fuck her up. I'm dead ass. I'm about to
Oh
fuck
my
her up. I was
god.
just waiting for my entry because I was the beam already on it type
I
shit.
mean, the
Why?
question
What's
was
your
for
beef
you,
with
dog.
her?
Look, this is a situation right here. This is what I always say. Motherfuckers never want to hear it, and then they make a movie about this shit. Women don't build; they move in. She built, and then she left it. And then he got successful. Then she wanted to spin the goddamn block. At the end of the day, they don't build, they move in. So if she would have just been there at the end, then everything would have been good. But because she tried to build, she left. That's what I'm trying to say. She left. That's a problem. Don't build, women. Stop trying to build. Just move in. Find a guy who's already complete, already successful, and good, and then move in.
See, you ain't. I think that's a sticky situation because it's a lot of men with money that they don't trust females because you could just be here for my bread.
Yeah, that's not. I'm not
All
saying
you
it's
want
gonna
to
be
do is move in,
easy.
though.
No, look. For us men to get cat, it's hard, and for women to retain a relationship with a man, that's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying that's the route you need to take. That's all I'm saying. Move in. Don't
So
build.
I don't know.
so
I don't
don't
know.
be with a man who is in the process of building
I
himself.
don't know. Just like hold
Don't.
on. So you're contradicting this
That's
fuck
what you're
right now,
saying?
Jr. I'm not gonna lie. You
How?
contradicting this fuck right now, Jr. Because
How?
you can't say behind every great man is a great woman, and then you tell him, and then you go tell a man, you, don't find a female that's gonna help you build. Just find you a female that's gonna just move in. That's contradicting as fuck.
Well, behind every shitty man is a shitty woman too, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm
Uh
saying, I
huh.
just always gotta put that one in. What I'm saying is that a man's 100% on his own, right?
Hmm.
With a woman, he becomes 120, 130. He gets to compete with other men to a higher degree with a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling women to find a man that's at 100% already. Don't find a man that's at 20, 30, 40% and then build him to 100 and then make him compete afterwards. I'm not saying that. I'm saying while he's at 100, you get in there and then you make him 130%. Now he's out doing stuff. A man is a vehicle. A woman is like the AC, the new rims, better tires, better extent, like all the good stuff in the car. You know what I'm saying? But the car in itself, no AC, no nothing, that's a man. It can still get you from point A to point B to work, wherever you need to go. And I'm telling you, a woman is gonna make a man better. So what I'm saying is, do
Yeah.
not sit there when he can't even, the car don't even drive. He ain't got no engine in that bitch whatsoever, and try to help with all the other stuff. And he ain't got no engine. It ain't going nowhere. What I'm saying is, find a man who
Okay.
already at 100, get him to 130. Don't find a man at 20% and
And
try to build with him. You're gonna lose respect for him when he gets to about 80%. And then when he get to 100%, now you want to spin a block and try to find him again. No, fuck that shit. Just find a man
just
at
to
100.
clarify, when you say find a man at 100, that's not necessarily meaning that he's like at 100 in every single aspect, right? Because he's still
No.
building to an extent. Or you're
It's a
saying you
difference
want
between
him to be
building and progressing, is what I'm saying.
mm,
I feel what you're saying, but it's
right,
building and progressing.
right, right,
At
right.
the end of the day, if he
Okay.
already has a foundation to build on his own, he has good credit. He has a good, like, whatever you require as a woman. He needs to have a house, needs to have a car, needs to have a job, needs to have good credit, needs to be able to do stuff where if you come into his life, y'all can start a family and really have dynasty. You know what I'm saying? And legacy. But if you telling
Well,
me you got to build him before you can even get to that family and dynasty legacy, and then you fuck up and start a family while he's still building, and then next you know it, he has to prioritize this, then prioritize family, and then it's extra shit that you don't need. Have a man already at
So
100%, make him better.
one second, because I
Go
have
ahead.
something that I want to say in response to that, but I do want to take a minute to check in with the comments. Wendy, darling, welcome to the live. Wendy is one of our regulars. We love when Miss Wendy comes in. She always has good comments.
Hey Wendy.
Shelly did say that my man gonna eat leftovers. Circling it back to your comment about it can't be leftovers. It got to be hot food and shit. Yeah, my man gonna eat leftovers. I eat leftovers. They're good leftovers. Sometimes it's better the next day. Get over it. Let's see here. Shelly, not Shelly. Wendy Darling said to have someone to share the journey and successes with is the most beautiful gift and ultimate goal. And I agree with that. Shelly said, so what about Snoop's wife? Snoop's wife.
I
Snoop
agree with
Doggy
it.
Dog.
Yeah,
Steven
that's
said
an
men at
outlier.
75% still need love too. I agree with that. I was, what about, because this is my rebuttal to what you said,
Go
JR.
ahead.
100% is very difficult in today's economy because the big role for a man is to be able to show up financially for the woman and for the household as a head of household, right? But being a homeowner, you said, he's got to have his house, he got to have a car. Like, cars are expensive, homes are expensive. Now, I understand dating and having a family and marriage is also expensive. So you should be financially stable. But I do think that it's important, especially in today's day and age, for a woman to be able to contribute to that as well, because somewhat of your narrative kind of seems like we're expecting a man to do what we aren't capable of ourselves, and a lot of people, even families, sometimes aren't capable of because of the way economics are and everything like that nowadays.
Yeah, you're right, but at the end of the day, I'm just talking about what a woman wants. A woman would prefer one way other than the other. A woman would prefer her life to be stressless. If she has a job, I would
Of course.
prefer my woman to work a job that she loves to do, not have to do because I'm not there yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I would prefer. That's what women
Mhm.
would prefer. I would prefer us
Right.
to be able to take vacations and we don't have to worry about both jobs. It's a lot of stuff that people want to do. And ultimately, you can get that goal. It's just people don't want to look at it that way. Like I said, they want to build because they feel like a Snoop Dogg and his wife, that's rare as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
But
rare as shit. Like
you're
look at everybody. If you want to bring up a rapper, look at all the other ones. How come they ain't got that same situation? Exactly, because it's not normal. That's not a normal thing. I'm just being
I,
honest though.
I,
Hey, Steven
I
said you
get
want to
that,
be
but
a sugar daddy.
right, but are you expecting, are you saying that most people should be striving for the one income household to be able to survive off of one income? That's what you're
I'm
saying?
saying men should. Men should already have enough for the entire household if he's gonna like again, as a man, I do believe that we the ones who's supposed to hold the burden of authority. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
with that, we have the burden of responsibility. So if you are sitting here as a man wanting to be in charge, wanting to be the leader, but you can't even have the responsibility of all the bills, her mentality being stressless. If you can't hold those responsibilities, then why are you even in a relationship?
Again, I just feel like that's really, really difficult in today's day and age, and I think that's why it's really important for to be able to find somebody who's willing to put in as well. I don't think about my man better be able to provide a one income household because that's a dream. That's nice. That could be the goal. Yay, that would be awesome. But that's very difficult. So I know confidently with how
Mm.
much I make, and hopefully I'm looking for someone who is making a decent amount of money as well, to the point where I know combined we got this shit and we can afford the vacations and we're both pouring into it. That's my mentality,
Yeah, but I'm not
especially
talking
with how
to the
things are.
women.
But
I'm not talking to the women specifically.
no,
I'm
I
talking to the men.
understand that.
Yeah, more
But
like
I
get your
just feel
shit
like that's an
together.
unrealistic expectation.
I don't think it's that unrealistic. I think men can get their shit together. They just got to wait a little bit later. They're not. I don't think men should be dating in their early 20s and stuff. I think they should be building. They should be working. They should be doing a lot of stuff. If you're a able-bodied man and you ain't got no job, you a bum. And then a lot of these bums got girlfriends who's just hoping and praying for his potential. And that shit. And then they got a bum ass family. And then they got bum ass shit. And there's more bum shit. You know what I'm saying? I think as a man,
Like
you should
it's
be working
hard.
hard as shit, doing what you got to do, get up there, and then be able to take the responsibility that you want in a family. That's all.
I think everyone's deserving of love. Anyways,
Let me let me
but
ask you a
so
question, Jr.
Hmm?
Let me ask you
here we go
again,
again.
again, Jr. Because Jr.
Bing,
do be hey. So are you in that 1 percentile?
One percentile of like money
Uh, uh,
wise?
uh, of yeah, money wise.
Fuck no, hell
You
no. I
within
make
that? You
good.
within that one
I
percent
make
bracket?
good money, but I ain't on no
Okay, you
one
within that?
percentile.
You within that 10% bracket?
Hell no, I'm above average. The average man, I don't know how much the average man. What is it? 45,000 a year. So I'm way above average, but I'm not. I ain't no 1 percentile, none of that shit. But I can take a household and I can provide for it by myself comfortably, completely comfortably. I can, but mm,
Everybody can't say that though.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that like, ooh, that's a flex. I'm saying that I had to make that conscious decision to say, I can't have this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third with these women and yada yada yada. Now, I made my
So
mistake by
you
getting
so you're
married.
sing so you're single till you got to your goal.
No, I made my mistake getting married early. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. When I was married, I still provided for the entire household the whole time, but it was a struggle to do it when I wasn't where I'm at now. If I was to start now, then everything's good. You know what I'm saying? Which it will be. But if I back then, it was a struggle the entire time, which led to again a
I
separation.
don't think I can. I can't. I don't think you could say. I don't think you could say that it was a mistake to get married. Y'all was in love.
I don't think love is the only reason why you should get married. I think you have to work well together. I think you have to be
Oh yeah,
compatible.
no, no, no.
You
Of
know?
course not love, cause you got to be a great partner. That's why it's called partnership.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm fucking with it. Type shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like love is good. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be able to work well together, like you said. So yeah, I think that but to work well together, I think you need to understand what roles are though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, therefore, that means your wife at the time was helping you build, nah?
Yeah, and like I said, and that's why ending where divorce. You know what I'm saying? That's how that
I
works.
think
I
I I think
just
it's I think it depends on because one of the things females fail to realize that men will take respect over love any day, any time,
Anytime. More than anything in the world.
any moment in life.
Facts.
A man take respect over anything. So
Facts.
if that man felt like he's being disrespected, and females got the tendency to, like, for instance, like with Tom Brady, if his wife was making more money than him, ain't no telling if she was disrespecting him from time to time because she felt like she had that bag.
She felt
You
like
know
an
what I'm
equal.
saying?
She felt like an equal.
yeah.
Or she felt like, man, I got say I could do this, I could do that, I could act like this, act like that, and it's like,
Yeah.
nah.
If
Like
I
I'm
don't,
still the leader. I'm still the head. Like,
if a woman got
you know what I'm saying,
ammo,
you
she
could.
gonna act like
It,
Rambo.
it,
Promise you that.
you, nah, real shit though. Female had a tendency to do that. Like they get big head about that shit, and I think that leads to a lot of divorces too, though.
Oh, gee, what you think? Cause you got a nasty face on that. Ooh.
Shelly said, "You're right about the bums." I agree. Steven said, y'all go ahead and let G talk." I know, right? They just having that little man. It's because Shelly not here
No,
and yelling
that
at
was a
them and
good. That
stuff.
was a good dialogue.
No, that was a good dialogue, but I hate Zoe. I hate from the depths of my soul when you try to make a generalization a fact about all women. I hate that shit. So what was it that you said women do? Remind me again. What you said it is that women got a tendency to do? Be disrespectful to a man
Yeah,
because he's not where he wants to be or not where she
because they
thinks
feel
where
he
he
like
should be.
equal.
That's
where
what you're
he
saying?
should be, where he because if he's in the process of building and he not making 100,000 a week yet, but he might be making 40,000 a week. But you
But you don't
happen to
get there.
just be making 60,000. You might just happen to be making 60,000.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like
Mm.
you feel like you could talk to him any kind of way because he ain't in that same range yet. But he working his way. He making plans. He doing this. He doing that. And about it might take him a whole year or two for him to make that 100,000 a week. But he making his way to. Yeah, you looking down on him right now because he ain't there yet. Yeah, that plays a big part. You can't
I
just
feel like
disrespect.
I feel like men who aren't where they want to be in life, um, you guys are easily triggered by your woman's success, by your woman's criticism, hell, by your woman's desire to be there or ask you for anything.
That could be possible.
That's what we know about a lot of men is y'all are a
Intimidated.
whole different type of beast when you are
Yeah.
not where you want to be in life. When you're not getting the money that you want to get, when you don't have the career, when you feel like everything else in life is beating you up, one of the last things you should be trying to do is be a partner to somebody else because you're incapable.
Yeah. No.
In my opinion. My
Big,
opinion.
Yeah.
big. Thank you. You just said exactly what I've
Right.
been
Yeah.
saying this
Okay.
whole time.
Right. So when we're talking about the disrespect, there is heavy disrespect that goes both ways because y'all are angry and upset and easily triggered. That's all I'm saying. If a woman is willing to be around you and with you when you're in your building stage, it's because she fucks with you. There's something that you're providing her to an extent. She fucks with you and she's willing to at least see for a little while how it's gonna be. But then when we have to deal with the attitudes and the depression and just the disrespectfulness that comes from a man who's not where he wants to be in life, then that's when we start to buck up and be like, hey, what are you acting like this with me for when you ain't got XYZ? And I'm over here trying to help you out. That's where we get these confrontations from, in my opinion. That's what I've
Mm.
experienced, that's what I've heard, that's what I've seen. So,
I think you hit it.
any opinions on that?
Yeah, I got a good one. I mean, I see what you're saying though, but I gotta go off of just my experience of when I pull up in a goddamn space shuttle, and I call it the space shuttle because I be abducting these bitches. No diddy. Now look, I come through. You know what I'm saying? And Shorty might be like, yo,
What
you know what I'm
the
saying?
fuck?
My man's this, my man's that. I got the boyfriend and shit. You feel me? But when I pull up in the space shuttle, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, I'm vibing. I got my shit together, I'm cool. I could do this. Our man's at work right now, trying to make it. Next thing you know it, she in the back seat type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I like what you're saying though, but that shit crazy. I mean, I'm talking when I mean experience, I'm talking about crazy amount of experience with that. I'm talking about I probably got more bodies of women who was dating than I got of single women in general. Because
Hey
these
man,
women really be out here
you
looking.
gotta be
Because you
careful.
flashed a
Be
little
careful,
something,
boy.
because you flashed a little, but that's not
But
a
that's what I'm
flex
saying. Like,
either.
I'm not
That's
saying
not a
I'm not
flex
trying to be a
either.
flex. I'm trying to say these are women tendencies when they look for they are always looking for something better. This is what it is. They always looking for something better. So
But
if you
then
pull up with something
you
better, they
have a
gonna leave.
large majority of women that are willing to be there to build with a man as well. And a lot of
Shit,
men
I ain't
who
seen
are
one
in that
yet.
building phase are
That's
like,
it's,
I
that's
don't want
that
a
it's it.
relationship. Y'all
Hey G,
solution to not being where you want to be in life is I don't want a relationship, but I'll
hey
have
G,
three baby mamas, which is
G.
crazy to me.
You
What's
live
up?
in 2024.
And you think I didn't know this? Why are you saying
A
that?
lot of these women want a nigga with a bag.
Women have always wanted men for a bag. That's not a 2024 thing. Women
That is
have always
No,
provision.
what
wanted
I'm
men for
telling
a
you, no, what
bag.
I'm telling you,
And
you
before
talking
you
about.
come at me telling me that stuff, JR himself said, ladies, you should want a man who's at 100%. So you
Facts.
got a dude vouching for that side too. So what are we
I
talking
was just
about?
you just
I
If
gotta
agree
that's
with her.
when I was trying
2024
to
for you,
when
you
I
know
was at
what's
his
more
neck, you got offended
2024?
though.
What's more 2024 is the fact that I said I'm willing to go 50-50 with a man. That's what's more 2024. Why I'm over here shitting on women. We are more able
Ugh.
to help out a man in his household in 2024 than we were back then. So stop hating on modern women. Shelly
I don't
said,
hate on
women
modern
constantly
women.
date and
Hey,
marry for
you ain't just gonna
potential.
run to the comments like that.
Shelly said, Shelly said, oh, welcome sunshine. What's good, baby? Sunshine hasn't made it in a while. So what's up, Sunshine? She said she late to the party. Better late than never. All right. Robert, I do want to scroll up a little bit. I'm out of breath. Sometimes when I get heated, I talk real fast and I don't breathe. Shelly said some men who run the house and have the money disrespect the woman, which is not right. True. We talked on that. Robert said, I don't love his generalizations about men either. Thank you, Robert, from the fellas in the chat.
Look,
Appreciate that.
if the shoe fits, then you gotta wear it sometimes. And that's with
Yeah,
anything that
that.
happens. If the shoe fit, wear
Listen,
it. At the end of the day, us men, we work on the same like frequencies. We want to do better for the people we love. That's the frequency. How you get there is up to you. And if I down the
You
way other
said you
people,
what? You said you what? You said men want to do better for the people that they love?
that's how we work for real. That's how
real
that's the
men, real
underlining
men,
for real.
Real man,
real
real
men.
man.
Yeah, real
Not
men.
How
even
many
real.
times
All
have you
men
fucked
Not
want
over
to
a
boy,
do
woman
that.
that you
not
love?
boy,
Both of you. Both of you.
not
That
boy.
How
I
many times
love,
have
Hold
you
on.
fucked over a woman that you love? Both of you.
I only love the
Be
one
honest
woman.
now.
What you mean? What you
I've
mean
only
fucked
loved
over
And
one
how
though?
woman.
many times did you fuck over the
What
woman
is
that you loved?
what is fucking over? What is fucking over to you? What?
Oh
Cause
God, if
like
you gotta ask, there
when I
goes the
fucked
start
another
of the
female, I
problem.
went and fucked another
There,
female or something.
I ain't
What
never
is
fucked
that?
over
Like,
no
what was
there's
you
woman.
many
asking?
ways. There's
Because
many
I ain't never
ways.
fucked over no
Anyways,
female. If I fuck, I never fucked you over.
the
Nah.
fact that you're
Never.
asking what does that mean and you can't just give a straight answer, it says a lot.
No, no. I
Shelly
said what is
said,
fucking over to you.
what do you mean? Fucking over means you're fucking somebody over. There's not a positive connotation to that.
I ain't
It's
never
any
robbed
level.
you.
You're fucking
I
them
ain't never
over.
robbed you. I provide for you. I protect you. I ain't
Well,
never
then
do you.
you
I
would
never
say you've
steered
never
you
fucked
wrong.
somebody over.
That's what I
Then
just
Now
said.
are
you
you
said the
saying that
person
you've
you
never fucked
love.
somebody
You said
over?
the person you
Okay,
love.
yeah, the person that you love.
Nah, never.
Yeah. And if I love you for real, I ain't fuck you over.
Never.
I'm here for you, baby. What you
Can I
talking
Never.
about?
ask you something? Isn't it not men who say all the time, just because I cheat on you doesn't mean that I don't love you, baby? Just because
Yeah.
I did this doesn't mean I don't love you, baby.
Okay,
Yeah.
And you don't think you're fucking her
that's why
over?
I asked that. That's why I asked that. So
But I'm
fucking
saying
over
y'all
is that you had
co-sign
to
you.
fuck somebody? That's fucking them
There's
over?
multiple levers that there's multiple different ways that you can fuck somebody over.
Okay, I'm specifically asking about them fucking somebody
You're
else besides the woman they love.
Yes, that would constitute
Fucking them
as
over.
a that would be one of the ways that you could do that. Yes.
Yeah. We said we ain't done that.
Okay.
Now I ain't never said I never cheated,
That's fine.
but
Okay.
just never with a
What
woman
the
I
fuck is
love.
wrong
You
with
feel
you?
me?
What the fuck
What?
is wrong with
Damn,
you?
JR.
What is wrong
What?
with you?
What? God damn, I can't be honest in this bitch.
Pero es que it's crazy. You guys see
God
what I
damn,
Hey,
saca
gotta deal
hey,
with?
putas.
ladies.
Ladies,
Hey,
help
ladies.
me.
Hey,
Jesus.
I
ladies.
don't
You
understand.
need to be watching Life with G. If you, hey, JR gonna tell it to you. You hear me?
Nah, because they
He
gonna
gonna
they
let
gonna
you
run the
know.
He
tape back
finally
like
He
he
gonna let
said
you
he
know
no
what
no
cheated
it
no.
before. And
is.
I'm gonna be like, oh
He
yeah, but she said
hey.
fucking someone I love over. I ain't never did that. But if you tell me if I ever cheated on some random bitch or some little bitty I was dating for like a week or 2 or 3,
I'm
whatever,
so
like yeah,
done. I'm so
I ain't love
done.
that.
I'm
I ain't
so
love
done.
her. She was, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I'm trying to be. No, G, you don't even like
Uh,
honesty. See, this the problem again. You don't
yes,
like
I
my
do. I
honesty.
love honesty. That's what this podcast is
Then why
built
you
on,
went
baby.
all
Robert,
Spanish on me just now?
I think it was more at no, it was at both of you. Both of y'all got me tight right now. I do want to take it to the
Dang,
comments.
G.
Robert said, "You know what's gonna keep you from getting your 100,000 a week? Baby mamas. Babies are expensive to maintain. Amen. That's why you got to be
You
careful
ain't
who you
lying.
make
You
children
ain't lying
Hey,
with.
there.
hey, hey, hey,
Who you
hey. Here's a
make
tip.
children with.
Here's a tip to you dog ass fellas. You feel me? If you got more than 10 kids, you ain't gotta pay child support.
What is wrong with you?
Damn, he can't state
It's
facts
not that
neither.
you don't.
I ain't promoting the bullshitting now. Hey, you a pussy ass fuck boy if you don't take care of your kids. Let me
Why
make
I
sure
gotta
You're
that's
be?
clear.
Why?
but
Oh,
you're
don't take care.
All I'm
Okay,
saying,
saying
hey, if
I'll
you're
is
take care
gonna
of mine. I'll
do
take care of mine.
this,
you ain't
here's
gotta
a way
pay
to get
child
out of
support.
your
You got 10 or more.
responsibilities. Yet you shitted on women with 4 baby daddies in the last live. Make it make sense. Anyways, Shelly
I'm gonna
said
make it make
very good
sense
point.
right now.
Well,
Make it make sense right now.
after I read Sunshine's comment,
Oh,
Sunshine
okay.
said men say that they love you and still do fucked up shit. Amen. Sunshine said
For
cheating
me
is
too.
not the only way to fuck someone over. Okay, agreed. Shelly said very good point, Sunshine. And she said, Sunshine said, JR makes me frown. Stay making
No,
me frown.
Sunshine, no, please don't frown. Please don't
Girl,
frown.
it's okay because he raising my blood pressure. Every time we do one of these,
Sunshine,
y'all, I just want you to know it's just my blood pressure just gets higher and higher.
sunshine. I'm here for Wendy anyway, so go ahead and frown then, sunshine. Go ahead and frown.
Don't tell Sunshine to frown.
No, I don't want sunshine to frown
Girl,
for real. This is what I say. This is what I'm saying. Women can't handle male honesty. I'm tired of being honest. I'm gonna start lying and shit. You see, watch how
you
different I
already
be.
lied. That is your fucking MO. Zoe, what did you have to say to me, kind sir?
And it's J.R.
He not even answering.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
Wendy said I
I ain't
actually
gonna.
know Wendy said I actually know someone who hit 6 and decided he needed 4 more because he couldn't afford the child support. He has 11 kids. Is that the Oh my god, I forget that we're live. Is that the dude that we worked with?
Well, you
Holy
still
shit.
said it. How dare
I
you?
know.
I forgot we're
He
live,
not
but I'm
gonna
still
watch
gonna say it
this.
anyway.
He not gonna watch this. He's not in support of Life with You podcast, but that's
He
okay.
been.
You see it.
Hey,
Shelly
take care of
said,
your
"Hey, I
kids, man.
warned
Take
y'all
care of your
already."
kids.
Right. They got me
Don't be
speaking
don't be
Spanish and
no
I can't breathe.
don't be no whole ass nigga, man. Take care of your kids, man.
Facts.
You just promoted them to do something to where they would
He
be
didn't promote
I
it. He
said
stated
take
a
care of your
fact.
utilizing
kids. I said take
by
care of your kids.
bringing it up
That's
as
what
a
I'm
possible
promoting.
option instead of being like you shouldn't do this at all. That is promoting it. What are we
Yeah,
talking
I
about?
said to
I
the
understand.
dog ass niggas,
Anyways,
I'm more to 10.
I
I'm
ain't think
not
But
women
I'm
take care
like
of
not
your
dog
keeping
ass
jits.
count of how
niggas.
many babies y'all got.
Take care of
Y'all
your
really
jits.
should
That's
just
all.
y'all should just do better. That's all I'm saying. But back to the topic
Thank you.
of finding someone who is in support of your goals and your dreams and your passions. I think we kind of agreed. Did we get to an agreement or a conclusion on when you could leave somebody if they're not doing well? JR said if you not providing security,
When the
stability,
foundation
something
is
like that.
broken. When the foundation is broken.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever experienced somebody not being in support of something that you did? And how did you handle that?
I
No.
left it alone. Like I wasn't seeking no validation or no type of support from nobody exactly. You feel me? But I was just like, you can't ever say you were there for me when you weren't. I just make sure that
Right.
part was known. Feel me? Don't
Yeah.
make it seem like you helped me build this because you didn't. Because
So in what
all I probably
ways
asked. Huh?
what ways did you notice that they weren't being supportive? Like was it obvious? Did
Um,
they try to front like they were
I
supportive
think,
and then you
I
caught
think
them
to me,
not?
to me, it's pretty obvious. Like if I'm asking you to share a post and you don't, or if I'm asking
Mhm.
you to repost and or repost anything, or if I send you something and you don't, like, then I think that's pretty clear.
Yeah. That's
Mm.
true.
Or
That's true.
but I'll see you support the next artist that's like we at the same as far as fans, we at the same type of level. And but you'll share they shit, but you ain't sharing mine. I think that's pretty clear.
Yeah.
And if you don't like my shit, tell me that straight up though. You get what I'm saying? Like I love honesty. That's one thing about me. I love honesty. Fuck my feelings. My feelings don't mean shit.
But would
Tell
you
me,
actually fuck with them long term if they didn't like your shit at all?
yeah, because
Of
I respect the
I
course.
fact that you're
couldn't.
being real. I make sure
I couldn't.
try me. Try
I couldn't.
why not? You can't
Because
respect honesty? You don't like you see JR,
no, it's not that.
lot of her right now,
First of
JR.
all, fuck you. There's nothing wrong with me saying that I would want my partner to be supportive of me and like actually like and believe in me and what I'm doing. There's
Okay,
nothing
but
wrong with me saying
if
that.
if your partner really loves you and care for you and you
If
Facts.
they
doing
really
something
love
that
me,
and they
then they'll
really doing
also
and
be
you're
very
doing something,
supportive.
no. Yes, I understand being supportive. But if you're doing
No.
something that's not gonna help you later or help you now and your partner could see it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, hey, I don't think that podcast gonna work for you, G. Don't even. After the first
And I
five,
would
ten
and I
episodes,
would
I'll be like, damn, I'm be like, damn, G, nah, G. Those conversations wasn't, nah, G. Nah, I don't want, don't
but
even do it no more, G.
you guys
You should
realize
go
that
be a
I've
nurse.
right, and I've heard that. I've heard that from family. I've heard that from people that I've dated. I've heard that from friends.
Okay,
I've watched people not
are
be supportive, and because I believed in what I was doing, I
okay,
found
but
people who
are
also
they?
enjoyed can I finish? I found people who also enjoyed and liked and was in support of what I'm doing genuinely. You find
Mm-hmm.
your people. So for me to say, "Okay, I get it, you love me, but you don't like what I do. You don't think I'm good at what I do, but I'm really really passionate about this. I would prefer to be with somebody who actually likes what it is that I'm doing." because I plan on continuing to do this and I want positive interactions when it comes to me talking about this stuff, then there's
See,
nothing wrong with me saying that.
there's a difference between hating on you and just telling you not to do something just because,
I
and me giving you constructive criticism.
It's not
Like,
about constructive criticism or not. If you don't like what I do, you don't like what I'm doing, you could sit there and be in support, but I can tell that you would rather be somewhere else. I can tell that
if
this
I
is
love you,
not your
I believe in
jam.
you.
That no, but you're I
Let me
can
break it
tell
for
that
you,
this is
G.
not your jam. All I'm saying is if I prefer to find a partner who genuinely likes what it is that I'm doing,
Hmm.
then I want that instead.
It don't matter. It don't matter if it's my jam or not. If I love you and I care for you I I love what the facts that you have inspiration, the facts that you have a goal, the facts that you're chasing after a dream that you have for yourself. I'm gonna be there for you.
Mhm.
It don't matter if I like what you're doing or not. If you want to be a stripper, baby, and that's your lifelong dream, I might look at you crazy as fuck. But I'm gonna be like, yeah, baby, we finna put a pole in the living room. Go ahead, tear that ass up. Come on, baby.
What did
I
he
got
say?
Would you really allow your girlfriend to all of a sudden be like,
I
"I
just
want to be a
said, I just
stripper"?
said, hold on. I mean,
Nope.
I was just giving
Exactly,
an
exactly,
example. I'm just
exactly. But
saying,
you love
if
her
that's
so
her
much.
dream,
But you
if
love
that's
her
her
so
dream,
much.
I
But you
believe
love
in
her
you.
so much, and you're not in support of it. But you love her so
I
much
believe in you,
that
shorty.
you
I
would let her
believe in
do
you.
it.
I believe in you, shorty. I don't know
Look,
how the
That's a bold
relationship gonna end out
statement.
now. I don't know how the relationship gonna end out though, but I believe in you, baby.
There it
look.
is.
Let me
There it
break it
is.
down for both of
So then,
y'all.
why is it wrong for me to say I want this person to like what it is that I'm doing? Because in your scenario,
Y'all
if
saying
my
the same
partner doesn't
thing.
like what I'm
It sounds
doing,
like you're gonna let that determine your relationship with that person though.
Look, y'all are
absolutely,
saying
I
the
said
same
what I
thing.
said.
Y'all know that, right? Y'all are saying the same
Oh
thing
God,
differently.
here comes JR's mansplaination. Go
I
ahead,
don't want to
JR.
mansplain it. When you tell me you right, I just want you to apologize afterwards. All right,
I'm not saying it.
G. What you are saying is that you can deal with somebody who don't support. Well, he supports it, but he has to support it a certain type of way. It can't just be I don't think you should do it no more. It has to be I think you need to do this better, your camera this better, your audio this better, your whatever this better. You'll support that. That's literally what he's saying too.
That's
But
what I'm
that's
saying.
what I'm saying. Y'all saying the same. See, I knew you was gonna look like that because he said it, you saying it, but y'all are saying it two different ways, and that's why it's looking like that. But ultimately, he's saying you can't just say I don't like it and all this other stuff. You saying you can't just say that. It has to be something to go forth. Now, what he's saying is if your man tried everything in his power to get you there, everything, he invested in you, he invested in your equipment, he invested in promotions and all that, and it still ain't working. Still ain't working. Then now that's
Mm-hmm.
what Zoe's saying. What is he supposed to do other than give you something else to look at, maybe, possibly? Because if he can't get this goal off the ground, you can't get this goal off the ground. Why is this really a goal? That's what Zoe's saying is let's look deeper into it and why. You're saying if you can't support it at all, then no. But you're also saying what Zoe is saying, which is give me all that stuff, invest in me, just like I'm gonna invest in you. That's all it is. Y'all saying the same stuff differently.
I
Now,
still
no,
Thank
disagree
you,
with
bro.
him.
apologize. Wait, what? You
Nope.
disagree with me?
Thank you, bro. I thank you, bro.
I still disagree with him because I said I want my person to like what it is that I do, and he was like, "Why he
That's
gotta like
crazy,
what it is
G.
that you do?"
That's
That's
wild.
crazy,
It's
He
G.
not.
has to like it. He can't
He
just
has to
support it.
like
I
it.
would like
That's what
for
I'm
my
saying.
partner to like what I do. What is wrong with? I'm very
Would
confident
you
in
like
the
him?
things
Would you
that I
like
like
him?
to do. What the fuck is the
What
problem with that?
would you like him to be on the podcast with you too?
No, no one said that. See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
Y'all take it and
asking.
you took it
Or what
and
if you
you
don't like?
dragged it.
What if he don't like watching podcasts? What if he hate podcasts? Then what?
Well, then I don't really think he's a good option because I'm so passionate about it. So I can't now. If there's a
He
whole part of
supports
my
you.
can I, he doesn't like podcasts at all. But this
Mhm,
is something that's a part of my life, a big part of my life. So I'm going to talk about it frequently. He
mhm.
doesn't want to talk about it because he doesn't like podcasts. Do you get what I'm saying?
See, niggas,
Do you get what I'm
give
saying?
up.
That's like your woman
I'm
making
winning.
tuna casserole. Let If your woman made tuna casserole and you don't like tuna casserole, but it's her favorite meal, you would scarf that down twice a week because that's how often she wants to do it.
I don't know about twice a week. That's a
Okay then. So
stretch. I don't
why
know about
why are
twice a
you
week.
not getting
But
what
I'm
I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
taste it. I'm gonna have it as a side while I go cook my favorite. Maybe,
You
maybe,
hate it. If you hate
maybe.
it, if you
Or if I hate it,
absolutely
then I don't have
hate
to
it.
eat it. I'm gonna be like, all right, baby, cook that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and cook this. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
Simple,
Gee, what he's trying to say is,
Y'all
you
don't
simple.
get
telling
it.
me
Y'all
the
don't get what
dude
I'm
could be,
saying. Whatever.
gee, the dude could be everything you ask for, every single aspect, travel, money, provision, care about you, looks, talks deep, talks with you at night, with the moonlight or whatever, likes to go here, beaches and whatever the shit you like, all that shit you like. But one thing he don't like is podcast. You telling me he gotta go?
Come on, that don't make sense.
That's
G,
that's
come
that's
on,
that's
for
what he trying to
real.
say is that's
That
You
don't
guys
crazy
make.
get
That's
that
you
niggas
guys
have
get
wild.
what
Like he
I'm saying.
support
I'm
he
saying that
support the
he
podcast.
okay,
He
no,
tune
that is
in all of it.
you guys are missing what I'm saying. I'm not talking about that. Like, okay, he shows up, but he's not like fully into. I'm talking about this person does. We do not like the same things. Like, it's fundamentally like he wouldn't. He doesn't like it to the point where he wouldn't show up. That's what I'm talking
I'm only
about.
talking about the podcast though. If he don't like
I know, I
podcasts,
get
but
that.
everything
I
else
don't
he's great.
understand. I don't understand why what I'm saying doesn't make sense. So I'm just gonna stop talking
No,
about
no,
it.
I'm
But
I'm
it's
I'm
my
trying to find
prerogative,
understanding.
and
That's
That's
understanding.
what we really try to understand
what
for real
I'm
though.
saying is, I'm talking about the person that
Yeah.
isn't passionate in what I'm passionate about to the extent of he dislikes it so much that he would not come and support. He wouldn't show up. He wouldn't show up for the view. He wouldn't show up. He wouldn't want to hear me talking about topics for it. He would want nothing to do with it. That's what I'm talking about. I would rather find somebody who liked it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is, niggas, I'm trying to tell other niggas these women have other stuff that they need, that they require, because they'll tell you what's your type. You ain't never gonna say I need a man who love podcasts. You ain't never gonna say that. Or I
You
need a
ain't
man who
never gonna
don't
say
hate
that shit.
podcasts. You'll never say that if a nigga say, what's your type? You're gonna say this, respectful, all this other stuff, but you're not gonna say that. So that man gonna have all that. He might love family trips. He might be the best person, morals are high, all that shit. But because he don't like podcasts at all and wants to stay out of that because he believes that's your lane and he does not want to get into it because he does not like it. He don't think he can bring anything constructive to it. You're telling me he can't even be there. That's what I'm trying to tell other niggas. Niggas, watch out for those underlying things that women really, really care about that they will disqualify you for. You just said you will disqualify a man for that. He can have everything else. Perfect. Want to take you trips, want to go on trips with you, love all that stuff, love all the food you eat, all that stuff. He cooks for you, makes your favorite. If
If
he
it's to the
doesn't
point
want
where
to do
he is
nothing with your
not
podcast,
supportive,
yeah,
if he's not supportive of my passion, if
yeah,
he is not supportive at all
no,
of
just the
my
podcast.
passion, that's a
I
passion.
know, I know, but let's say you like something else, like hair, braiding, whatever it may be. He supports
Okay,
that,
and if
but
he's 100% not supportive of that,
well,
same
no, I'm
difference.
saying he supports all the other stuff, just not the. He just does not deal with podcast stuff. He does not deal with it.
You're
He does
asking
not
me
want to.
about something that I've invested almost a year. Like if I'm
Mhm.
putting it in my personal,
Yeah,
like I am, something I've invested in for almost a year, something I've been working my ass off for, something I now do twice a week.
yeah.
Some like yes, it is a
Hypothetically,
very
yeah.
big part of my life. So yeah, I'm
I get
sorry.
that.
I
I
It
understand.
mean, I
takes
No,
up
think
a
I
lot of my
understand your answer.
that's
time.
I understand that, but it's like that's kind of because I'm not if I'm dealing with a female that just don't like rap music at all, just don't like rap, and I dedicate my life to making music, specifically
Right,
rapping. Like I'm
right.
not gonna let that determine if she's gonna be if I'm gonna be with her or not. She probably just don't like rap. That don't mean we can't listen to jazz together. That don't mean we can't listen to R&B. That don't mean we can't listen to pop.
Well, you have to
You
understand
know what I'm
we're a
saying?
little
Like
different than what G's saying. Like again, G, we understand what you're saying.
She
It's
wouldn't
just
come.
we
She
think
wouldn't want to
different. That's
come to
all.
your shows or listen to your songs. You couldn't go to her excited about, "Hey, baby, I made this song," and her be able to be like, "Babe, that's so great. I love it," because she has no appreciation of your art at all. You're telling me that you would be okay with that? She has no appreciation for what it is that no appreciation for what
I
it
would
is
I
that
would
you do.
I wouldn't go to her if I know she ain't got no appreciation for it. I wouldn't go to her and be like, "Hey, babe, I got a new song." I'm gonna be like, "Hey, bro, listen, I got a new
That's a
song," or whoever want to
you're
listen, I'm gonna go
missing
to
you're
them.
missing my you're missing my point. It's
That's just
better to
me
find
though.
people that are interested in the same things as you. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
no,
saying.
yeah, yeah. That's what
Facts
I'm
though.
saying.
That's
We just
facts.
we just don't
That's
agree on
facts.
that aspect. That you know what I'm saying. That We have to. Again, we're different. Men find reasons to qualify. Women find reasons to disqualify. It doesn't make you a bad person. It just means you have a lot of options. Like men, we don't have that
I've
many. So
literally seen there are so many good women that y'all disqualified just because it's a Tuesday and there's clouds outside. What are you talking about?
Hold on, whoa, 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 whoa,
wow,
whoa.
what?
I'm just
What man you
saying
know do that
the
shit?
fact.
I don't
What
know
do
You
no
you
just
mean
man.
saying the
a
wrong
lot of men?
shit.
And I'm not
I
talking
don't know
about
no man that do
disqualifying for
that.
pussy. I'm talking about disqualifying for relationship.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
because
for
we know
sure,
we know
for
what
sure.
y'all was thinking about.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah, never
you
mind. You're
know.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
Okay then.
relationship.
So what are you
Just
talking
because
about?
it's
Why is it
Tuesday,
so crazy for me to make my statement about if he's not passionate
man.
about what
What
I'm
if? What
passionate
if?
about or he can't be supportive? That's an issue. When y'all disqualify good women who are supportive in all fucking aspects just for the hell of it.
I don't know about for the hell of it, but I do say
Why
they
is it
all
that
get
women
equal
are
opportunity.
expected to, if a man is meeting all of these things on a thing, I have to be with you? I can't say, you know what? I don't necessarily love that, so let me try to find somebody else. Y'all will find a woman who has everything that you want and need, say that you love her, and still be trying to hold out until you're ready. And then you end up settling for a woman that's not half the woman she was. I'm just saying. I don't get why my thought process is irrational, but y'all do that shit on a daily fucking basis. Wendy Darling said that's an unreasonable, unrealistic scenario. So what's the agenda? Oh, she said it. Oh, I don't know what we said. Shelly said this is a circling argument. Everyone is different and has different views. That's true. That's true.
That's I'm not saying I don't I'm not with it, G. I'm just letting you know I'm not with it. All right.
I
You
know you're not with it.
know what I'm saying? If a woman supports me, I fuck with that shit, but I don't need no woman to support me. I'm gonna do what I gotta do on my own for me. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I think a lot of
Yeah,
Yeah.
men do.
I
That's what I'm
somewhat
saying. A
need a
lot of
little
men
bit.
do
I ain't
that
gonna
though.
lie.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not
I
saying
somewhat need a little bit.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be appreciated. I'm not saying I'm not gonna appreciate her supporting me. But if she don't support me in that aspect, like of what my passion is, then it is what it
Mhm.
is though. You know what I'm saying? If she
Yeah,
like
that's kind of cool,
if I
but
get done with a podcast and you know I love this shit and I get done and she like, babe, you wanna go bowling? Like she know I love bowling. Let's go bowling then. And then next you know we bowling, we vibing together, we chilling together. I fucks with that shit. Like that's peace. You bringing me peace as a woman, you bring me peace. Shut the fuck up. Unlimited mouth hugs. Come on
Oh my
now.
God. We
I'm
know
just
our
saying I'm okay if you don't want to deal with
whatever.
podcast shit at all. I'm cool with that. I'm
hey
cool with
man,
that. I'm gonna love
hey
you for
Jr.
you. I'm not
Mhm.
loving you for what you can do for me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you do that because as a woman, I do believe that a man's supposed to be there to add security, which that's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that is not. I'm just saying for me and most men, like we don't need you to support that one specific thing. Like we need you to support me as a human being, progressing as a human being, not my one specific thing that I love to do. I don't need that. That's all I'm saying.
I get that. I get that. I'm not really sure like how to fully articulate this, but I will say that something that I feel like could contribute to that mentality is men are encouraged to pursue their passions and their dreams and be career focused and stuff, and especially for women in relationships, because a large part of our role in the relationship is to serve the man. The man is the head of household. I think it's more important to women or the man to be supportive, because if your man is not supportive of your passions, then he's really going to be like, this is taken away from you being able to service me in one way or the other. Like you said, if she got a job and it doesn't matter that she cooked you dinner, it's the fact that it's cold or God forbid it's leftovers. She's not doing her job for you, but that's because she's also pursuing something over here. So I feel like that's why for women, it's really important for our partners to be supportive of our passions. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. If she take that piece away from me, she got to go. That's part of the foundation. That piece got to go. I'm just being
What?
serious. If she takes the piece away
No,
from me, she got to go.
I get
That's
it.
the foundation. Just like if I take
I
provision
get
away
it.
from her, make her pay all the bills and shit. I'm nigga. If she don't dump my ass and leave me immediately, she tripping. If she don't, she tripping. There's no that mean I
And,
lost all respect for you as my woman at that point in time. I'll never
mm.
want to lose respect from you. That shit is important. You feel me?
Robert said he doesn't understand the concept of head of household.
Mm.
What you mean by that,
I
Robert?
I'm about to say. I
He says he
mean,
doesn't understand the concept. He probably feels like it takes a team effort. There are plenty of households that operate like
I
that.
mean,
yeah, but
I
there's
think
always a
everything,
captain,
everything take a team. You feel me?
always a coach.
Ain't no millionaire, billionaire got there by themselves, but they damn sure had a They damn sure had a mentor or someone that gave them advice. You know what I'm saying? They had
Man, when
someone
they
that they had
there,
to run to and lead to. I mean,
they in
someone who
charge
they had
now.
to look up to. You
Yeah,
feel
that's
me?
that's what I fuck with too. I don't. We ain't got two presidents. It's not President A and President B. It's just one. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Actually,
what some
actually,
people.
there is a president and president. It's called a vice president, bro.
No, but
Called a
they don't
vice
have the same.
president.
They don't hold the same power. You see what I'm
Nah,
saying?
they
They don't
don't
hold
got
the
the
same power.
same. They don't hold the. Yeah, they do not. They
That's what I'm
don't.
saying.
They do
It's
not
not an
hold the same
equality. A
power.
head of household means that it's not an equality. That means that there's somebody ahead.
Hmm.
And if you want an equality, good luck with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it before. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it work before too. I've seen more of them fail, but I have seen it work before. So good luck. You know what I'm saying? That's all I always say to these motherfuckers.
I feel like everybody has their part to play, so in a sense, it is still like 50-50.
Let's get back to that support.
What?
Nah, let's get back to that
I'm
support.
saying
Mm-mm. No, don't you
My
trigger me,
niggas
woman.
feel like
I'm saying
Don't you
because
trigger me.
okay, even in your this is
Don't.
bullshit. You trigger me
All right,
24/7.
go ahead, trigger
Yet the
me.
moment you might be triggered, no, it's okay because y'all have already ganged up on me today and said that I should
nah,
date a man
G.
who doesn't like my podcast. Robert
What?
said
No,
correct, G. See,
that's not what
he
we
also
said.
said the presidency is not a romantic relationship. Dylan, welcome to the live. I think it's your first time in our live chat, at least. So
Big
welcome in,
facts.
Dylan. Yeah,
Hold on. I
welcome
gotta
in.
say this real quick. I gotta say this. A relationship is a business. All right. It doesn't
Mm,
matter what kind of intimacy you build into a relationship. It's a business. You understand what I'm saying? A marriage is a
yeah.
business. A committed relationship is a business. It's all about how you work
Mm.
well together. It has nothing to do with whether or not you love and all this other stuff. That shit is, to me, is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And in that sense of, oh, I have to be here because I love you. No, fuck that shit. She disrespects you. She punch you in the mouth. She motherfucking calls you out her name. She embarrasses you. No, all because you love her don't mean you need to stay there. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's a business. It is a business. So when people sit here, and it's not trying to direct you specifically, Robert, but you did say a lot of stuff that a lot of people like to say, which is you don't have to have a head of anything. Does not have to be a boss in anything. Specifically, a romantic relationship, and relationship by itself is a business. And with businesses, there are somebody who call the shots at the top every single time. So that's what I'm saying. Like nah, like that it is. It doesn't matter pregnancy, romantic relationship, none of that shit. At the end of the day, somebody got to call the shots. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it comes down to. And men normally do because women are hypergamous. They look for somebody better than them. So because they do, he should be the one to call the shots. And if he doesn't call the shots, women normally say shit like a real man will. You know what I'm saying? Men would do this, and then they leave at the end of the day. And I'm not
Yeah,
trying
but
to
it's
down women.
it's
It's just what it
it's
is.
deeper. It's deeper than that because you're calling the shots, but you're supposed to be calling the shots in consideration of, for the betterment of. So
Yes.
you have to make sure you're on the same page about that because I feel like a lot
I
of
thought
this
it was
shit gets
implied
talked
though.
when right. And
Yeah.
I just want to make sure they understand that because a lot of times what you're talking about is what a lot of us deal with is someone who doesn't have our best interests. It's more about control than it is about the betterment of the family. I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly though.
I
That's what I'm
think
trying to say.
a lot of people, a lot of men that I've encountered, they want to be head of household simply because they are a man. And I do believe, like JR said, you have to be a certain caliber of man to be able to be respected in that spot of head of household. If you are not operating at that level, I cannot, will not, and should not allow you to be the head of household. We shouldn't have a household together at all. Just saying.
Stop being a
Um,
bum. That was the nicest way of saying niggas stop being
That
bums I've ever
part,
heard.
straight up,
There you
Thank
go,
you.
G.
I tried.
straight
I
up.
tried. Sunshine said I was almost about to agree with JR and then he lost me. Wait, what part did he lose you at? I'm curious. Shelly
Sunshine,
said we have a
no.
whole government. Shelly said we have a whole government system to where the president really don't have power. That's true.
No, that's
That's true.
not
It's
true.
the
The president
illusion
is
of
the commander
power.
in chief of the military. That's what he really
Nah,
is. And
nah,
he
nah.
Yeah, but
also
he's
does
supposed to
vote.
The
answer to a
president
lot of
really is
people.
a puppet. He
Yeah, but
really is
he's
a
a
puppet
commander in
though.
chief of the military. If he say military do this, the government can't stop the military doing this. Like that's not how that works.
Very
You feel what
true.
I'm saying?
Very
So,
true.
but so
Yeah,
I get what she's
facts.
trying to say because that's where she's at. She's in the civilian world. But if the president say, "Bam, we doing this," the government ain't got no say so on what the fuck the president say with the military. They ain't got no say so. That's not how that shit work.
That's true. That's true. Robert said, I'm sorry. I think he's talking to you, JR. I'm sorry. I just don't view a marriage as a business. It sets up unrealistic expectations.
I don't
I'm
know
not gonna
how.
lie. I have to second that marriage is a business in America. If you're getting married in America, it's a business.
Like a
It's
motherfucker. They
America.
considered
they
as
even give
it's a
you a
business
marriage
entity.
license. Like that's a
Exactly. So
marriage
in
license.
America, it's not a business if you get married other places and depending on their rules and regulations when it comes to marriage, you know. But in America, it's a business, my boy.
And you should think of it as a business too. Why would you like people who get married off of love? To me, is just like I'm not saying that's what he's saying, but I'm just saying people who just get married
Yeah,
off of
no, no, no,
love,
no.
bro. What are you doing? You know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
that.
Like stop that
I
shit.
get
Like
that.
make sure she work with you well. Like that's just important. Like appreciation
Yeah,
is so
facts
important,
though.
bro. I just feel like a lot of these men don't really. Damn, now I'm about to. I don't like that a lot of
Yes,
these men
talk
don't
shit about men.
appreciate these women. You know what I'm saying? They don't really appreciate these women. These women, like y'all don't understand when I say
Mm-hmm.
when you at 100%, a woman really gonna like make you 150, 130, 100. Like they really gonna
Mm-hmm.
get you
That's
there. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
facts though.
So that
That's
shit
facts
really,
though.
it really pisses me off when it's like it really is a business. Like you promote that kind of shit. That's when you promote her to that kind of person to be in your life to really get you there. And then you're supposed to appreciate that shit. A lot of men like to have it and then not even appreciate the shit. They don't even want to appreciate the
Mm.
shit. These I'm telling you, these women gonna change your goddamn life, bro. They gonna start growing food instead of motherfucking go and get that processed shit. They gonna start giving you detoxes and shit instead of you motherfucking just eating McDonald's and shit and putting the motherfucking metals in your body and shit. These women are gonna
Real
fucking
shit though.
change your fucking life, and niggas don't even know how to appreciate them really though. They don't know how to appreciate them
Damn,
really.
JR.
What I'm
I didn't
saying
know you
is
had this side
Listen.
to you, bruh.
what I'm saying is I have real good women. I only bring real good women around me. Like I don't bring. Nah, don't get me wrong, G. I fuck these hoes. You feel me? I fuck these
Oh,
hoes.
we know this.
Yeah, but if I got like a real good woman that's gonna really take some of my time, some real shit, like nah, bro, like I don't play with that shit. Like I need a real good woman with real substance around me. You know what I'm saying? With a real
Mm.
head, who know how to motherfucking comply to what the fuck I say. Go ahead now.
Shelly, I'm not Shelly. Oh my
Say
goodness.
that.
I'm so sorry. My words are getting away from me again. Robert said, I arrived for love and we made it 13 years. Sunshine said, the wedding may be a business, but the marriage is not. And she said she's going on 24 years married. Sunshine, I would love for you to elaborate a little
Damn,
bit more on that comment. All
24
right.
years of marriage is a blessing.
Congratulations on 24 years married. You better listen to her now. She know a little something.
Yeah, big
Julie
blessings, big
Castro, what's
blessings.
up? Welcome to Life with G podcast. Julie, big shout out to you. First time seeing you in the comments. Welcome, welcome. Julie said marriage is a trap. LOL. You lose your food stamps. Damn. That's true. That is true. Shelly said it's more than love, but that's a whole other topic. But what about like civil unions and stuff like that? You just live in, because a lot of people nowadays are acting as if they're in a marriage, but they don't have the certificate, so it's not legally binding. But would you consider that still technically a business opportunity in a sense because you're sharing bills, etc.?
Well, yeah, one, like I said, any committed relationship I think is a business, but ultimately when it comes to marriage, sometimes it depends on what state you are. They will announce you married even if you're not married. If you live together for 8 years, guess what? Boom, you're married now somehow, and that's just how they do you. I think it's the way the government does to fucking finesse people, and I don't like that shit at all, for real, for real. But
I get that.
ultimately, man, like
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
it's a business.
Marriages, yeah, marriage is not what it. Marriage today is not what it's really originated for. What it was really made for. I feel like
Yeah,
that sucks. I feel like that
yeah,
sucks because I still look at marriage as what a God originally made it for. But that's a whole nother topic.
yeah. JR,
No,
I
that's
have
facts.
one more question for you.
What's
I
up?
got what I'm gonna ask JR questions though. I'm not gonna ask you a question. JR.
Ooh.
So
Damn, that's how you feel, G?
yeah, because you've been pissing me off tonight. JR, which is hard. It's hard for someone to piss me off more than JR pisses me off. So congratulations. You fucking did
I worked
it.
hard at that. Yeah.
I know. I could tell. So JR, I do have a question because I think we've talked a little bit about everything, like as far as the beginning stages and things like that, or someone wants to pursue their dreams and you're still in the marriage, they go back to it with the whole not Tony Hawk, Jesus, Tom Brady,
Hmm.
the other white man. Anyways, so how would you feel if someone is in a committed relationship, 10 years locked in, and they were doing good? Maybe they got signed, things hit off, whatever the case was, and then all of a sudden they lost it all. Just boom, like that. Or even just like a regular job. He was providing one income household. The man loses everything. Because he was the financial breadwinner, Shorty ain't worked in 10 years. And she's like, oh, no, 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 no. This lifestyle, you can no longer provide it for me. What are me and the kids gonna do? And she leaves. How do
Yeah.
you feel about that? Do you feel like there's ever a moment where that's okay?
Yeah, I think that's always I think that's 100% okay. You know what I'm saying? But again, it comes with different like zones of it though. But if we just go off of just what you said, you have money, all that stuff, and then you lost it all, right? Like I don't know what the hell you was doing. I don't know how responsible you could really be to do that. I don't know how you didn't invest in the right way for the future of you and your beloved. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if the woman's like, "Yo, you're irresponsible with this shit," so you're gonna be irresponsible with me. You're the authority. I'm your responsibility. You can't even hold that kind of responsibility. Of course, she should leave. In my eyes, now if you're telling me something bad happened to him, like he was working good and he got into a car accident, right? So now he can't work the same way, but he didn't hit enough years to where he get that medical stuff and all that other good stuff, right? So
Mm,
now he out of the game for a while until he can get back on his feet. I think the woman should look at how much that man invested in him. I mean, invested in her. Like, was he actually doing everything right for that relationship? For her to say, "Hey, this is just a setback, and we getting back to where we was," then I think it's okay if she stays. You know what I'm saying? So it's
mm,
different levels to it that I would think that determines the fact that you're gonna leave and not as a woman. But ultimately, if he was irresponsible and he was like, "Psh, I'm about to flip our $100,000 we got in savings. I'm gonna go ahead and invest the whole thing, and it's a Ponzi scheme and it gets taken away," then like off rip, like, bro, like, what the fuck was that? Like, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I hope you
mm.
talk to her about it, because then if she don't have no kind of say so in that whatsoever, she definitely gotta go. She definitely gotta go. I would totally go. Totally go.
Mm. What do you think about that, Zoe?
I agree though. The way he had to break, at first I was confused the way he said it, but
Yeah,
when he
he
broke
gave
it
you a
down,
look.
yeah,
He gave you a look. He was
yeah,
like,
I agree though, cause like, come on, like that, the bills don't stop. You feel me? The kids still gotta eat. I gotta eat. You gotta eat. And you mean to tell me all we had in life savings was 100,000, and you put everything in that bitch?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, she need to leave you, my boy.
Got to.
mm,
Now
She got to.
I see if you took 50,000, you trying to you feel me, and then on top of that, you talk to her about it. She like, all right, let's take the gamble with the 50K, and then y'all okay, and then you lose it or whatever. Okay, y'all took a big hit, whatever, but cool. Like okay, like you still got that 50 to fall back on, but you invest the whole 100, man. Well, you's a dummy.
Exactly,
yeah.
though. Again, I still say
You's a
he supposed
big
to make the
dummy.
decisions. I do. But at the end of the day, he still has a responsibility. He has to take care of his responsibilities,
Yeah,
though.
that
You know what I'm
priority
saying?
come first though for sure.
Big facts.
And making sure you got a roof over your head, making sure your girl got
Fuck.
a roof over
I'm
hers,
about to say, fuck a
making
man.
sure the
Bro, you
kids
know how
can
we are,
eat.
bro. We don't care about that shit for us for real. We really care
Yeah,
about the
for
ones
real.
we put under
I
us.
get that, but for the most part, I'm saying like making sure the family good,
Yeah.
mandatory,
Big facts.
mandatory.
Facts.
I
Every
agree.
time. Got to.
I definitely agree. Shelly said it's more than love. That's all the topic. Nope, I already read that one. Thanks to JR. He has reduced your strike zone. Yeah, she's keeping count because she told them in the group podcast. We have a group podcast chat on Instagram, and she told these fellas not to gang up on me, but they've been ganging up on me for real. Shelly, they've been real mean. You need to do something about that. Robert says, Zoe, you mean a
What?
combination assets between wealthy families or to form political alliance? I think that was a question for you,
Mm.
Zoe.
Hold on.
Um,
He says,
What
do
was the
you
question?
mean a combination of assets between wealthy families or to form political alliance?
Hold on. What you mean? What I mean? What you talking about? What marriage?
Yeah.
Um, I forgot what I said.
I was confused. Sunshine said the wedding itself is a business. People spend all kinds of money from day one, but a marriage takes work, understanding, communication. It's a dance, true.
Facts.
But Sunshine said, I finally agree with something JR said. Oh my goodness. What? No, you're never supposed to tell him you agree with something he said. Look at his smile. I'm done. Look what
Bro,
you
be tripping.
caused. Holy shit. No, Sunshine. You fed the beast. Oh no. TR Sage, what's up? Welcome to
Oh,
the live, Sage. What's good? Sage coming in here not saying hello or nothing, just immediately agreeing with JR. That's good. I forgot what he said at this point. Julie said, can't depend on your partner though, because people die. True. Both of y'all shouldn't be working because shit, if your partner dies, at least you'll be good. I always say that God forbid something happens to my partner. I want to make sure that I'm able to provide for myself.
See,
I'm just
that's but that's
saying.
see, that's what I'm talking about though. As a
okay.
man, that's supposed to be in your mind too. See,
Right. No,
hold on.
I
I'm a
get
hey
it.
man, just for all you men out there, if y'all don't understand how trust work, you have not researched trust law, then y'all need to get into it, bro. That right there is how you really have like generational wealth for real. Because a lot of these men out here
Mm.
just go about they business doing whatever the fuck they want, letting the state take over all their assets and shit. They die with a house. Guess who got it? The state. Now his family got to fight for that bitch. You put that bitch in a trust name. Guess what? Whoever the goddamn beneficiary is, which you make your committed relationship, your partner. Guess what? She gets that shit, and ain't no say so from what the state got to say. That's trust
Or your
law.
kids.
Yeah, or your kids get it when they graduate, whatever the fuck you put in your trust, how you run your own shit. See, the thing is,
Mm-hmm.
it's not to own anything, but be in control of everything. That's how it really goes down. But a lot of these men don't know that shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And these women, they
Facts.
they they date these little niggas who don't even know this shit. And this shit is ridiculous. That's what I'm trying to tell these
You
men.
should.
Get to
If anything,
100%.
if anything, they gotta strive to learn that shit too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because what they say, ignorance of the law is no excuse.
That's true though. They also say ignorant
You
is
feel me?
bliss.
That's
So
what they
that's a
say.
lot of work, and people rather be
You get what I'm
blissful.
saying? You gotta look for it. You gotta look for it.
That's true though. But these niggas need, I'm telling the niggas, the women, hey, do what you gotta do at the end of the day. Do whatever you gotta do. But men, bro, come on now. You know you want a legacy, bro. You know we here to procreate, bro. Like stop being a
Mm.
little bum and get to your shit and really take care of your household, bro. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day.
Mm. Mm.
Big
No,
fact.
don't you clap at me
No,
because
for
That's what.
real, for real. You know what hit? You know what? No, what honestly, what hit was when you said, you know, you want a legacy, bro, and that's so true.
mm,
That's so fucking true. That is the goal. You want a legacy. I really was clapping for that. You go shit on me. This is what I'm talking about, Shelly. I can't
What's the
wait for
fuck say?
Tuesday
look,
at 9 p.m. Eastern time
Play your
where you can
cards
come
right.
back and we can whoop their ass because you pissing me off. I agreed with you, and that was a
my
gave
my
you
bad.
claps and everything.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
What,
ain't even get
Zoe?
sorry,
on.
What you
G.
I
gotta
ain't even.
say?
I
G,
ain't
I
even get on your
apologize,
case
G.
like that, G. Just I ain't get on your case like that today, G. So take it easy.
What do you
Don't
mean? What
say
do you
don't
mean?
say
You've been
y'all. Don't
talking
say y'all.
shit the
Nah,
whole
I ain't gonna
time.
say
You've
shit.
been talking shit the whole time,
I ain't
aggressively.
been.
Got your shades on. Can't even look me in the
I
eyes. Whatever.
This shit
Sunshine
official. What
said,
you saying? What you
"Oh
saying?
shit!
This
You
shit
took the
official.
glasses
What you
off."
saying? Yeah.
The eye
Yeah.
contact is important.
Okay.
Sunshine said, "I
Ooh.
pay my husband's life insurance just to be safe." That's
Well,
true.
See,
damn.
That's true.
see, hold up now. So don't
That
forget with them
sounded kind of
life insurance
crazy.
though. Well, no, but with them life insurance though, you know you could go ahead and take some loans out of your own life insurance that you could pay back through the life insurance.
See, a
See,
lot of,
people don't know
and
about
that's
that
another
shit neither
thing.
though.
A lot of people
Mm.
don't know. Like, see, people us as a society, we do have the wrong idea about life insurance. I will say that because
Facts.
listen to the name, life insurance. You're supposed to use it while you're living.
Alive.
There's a way to use it while you're alive. Literally, you can borrow from your life insurance and it'll pay itself back over time. You get
You
what I'm
could take
saying? And
loans out
you
through your life insurance and go buy a
you
car,
pay it. It's a bank account.
buy a house.
Life insurance is a real deal bank account. People don't even know that.
It really so
They'll
on
have a
real
life.
shit. I got 8
It's
kids.
a
All of
bank
them got
account.
life insurance. I don't call them by their name. I call them Bank 1, Bank 2, Bank 3,
Real
Bank
shit.
4, all the way up to Bank 8. Real shit.
Real talk though.
Yeah, real
Real talk
shit.
though.
Stop, Jr. Shut the fuck
How
People
you
up.
want.
think how you
People
think I
want
got the
to.
space shuttle? How you think I
I'm
got the
telling you,
space
people.
shuttle?
People be wanna.
That was Bank 4.
People be wanting to
Oh
use
my
Wells Fargo
god.
and Chase and TD Bank. Man, listen, you better go use that life insurance
Get that life
policy.
insurance. If everybody
You
had life
dead
insurance,
ass.
He
COVID
said,
would have never happened. I promise you that. COVID would have never happened. Everybody had life insurance. They've been paying everybody in this
you know
bitch.
what? We should do an episode where we talk about like real shit, like life hacks, shit that you should know as an adult.
Shit, we just
That's
did low
that's
key. We just
really
added
Yeah,
sprinkle a
we
low
little bit of
key.
that
did
in
right,
there.
but
Low
to be
key.
honest with you, to be real, a lot of people don't. Me personally, I didn't know about
You didn't
neither
know that?
one of what you guys said.
Cause you know what?
Yeah.
Because your
Oh yeah,
man
I'm
didn't
telling you.
teach you this shit. That's what I'm talking about. These men
Nah,
are
Mm.
bums.
No
These
real
bum
shit though.
ass
No real shit
niggas.
though.
I
That's
haven't
what I
had a
was saying
man in
though.
6 years. What are you
See,
talking
but
about?
that's part of what
That
I was
nigga
saying though.
six
You
years
gotta
ago
go
should
look
have
for it.
taught you this shit. If you would have dated a
Yeah.
nigga who
Motherfuckers
already
6
was
years ago should have done a
100%,
lot of shit. You should have done a lot of shit, damn it. Should have done a lot. Julie
Shit.
said, Julie said, what if you take out I just need to get that off my chest. Julie said, what if you take out life insurance and you die the next day? That's crazy work.
That's first of
Crazy
all,
work.
at
No.
that at
You're
that
not.
point,
You're not taking out life
it
insurance.
ain't your
You're
problem.
borrowing against your policy. It's like going to the bank and asking the bank for a
Mm-hmm.
loan. It's
No.
exactly the same thing. Your life insurance policy is a bank account, which you have to structure it the proper way. There's a bunch
Yes.
of questions you gotta ask and a bunch of stuff you gotta know.
Get
Well,
an
you should
advisor.
do a lot of homework. Yes, you should definitely do a lot of homework when you go open the life insurance policy.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go to them and you tell it's a bank account, it's like you going to the bank and you're like, okay, I need $100,000 loan. But the difference is with the life insurance policy, they don't have the authority to approve or deny you. It's your money.
Yeah, but you have to be in it for a certain amount of years. Some people have to be in it for 5 years, 3 years, 10 years. It all matters.
But
But you have
that
to be
goes
in it for a
that
certain
but
amount
that
of years
goes
to get life
back that
insurance.
goes back to how did you structure your life insurance policy? They have to tell you all of that and what it come with automatically.
Oh, big facts. Big
You know,
facts.
speaking of money and life insurance and stuff, did you know that apparently we're running out of retirement money? And by the time that we all retire, we could have no money for retirement?
I don't want to talk about that. That
That's
Anyways,
gets
that's
that's
political.
a
That gets
topic for
real
a different
political.
that's
day.
not that's very
I'm just
political and
saying
that's
that's a
government
topic for a
bullshit.
different day. I'm just
Yeah,
said,
No, I'm
damn,
with you
get off
too.
my
I'm
that's
just
government
chest.
saying.
bullshit though.
Julie said, yeah, but it can't itself can't get itself back if you die. Shelly said, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you for reminding me to remind them. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. That's a fact. Y'all, I think tonight was a very good topic. It got a little spicy again, but I just need y'all men to settle down a little bit. I feel like you trying to pick a fight
I'm
with
back on my
us
bullshit,
women
G.
all the time.
I'm
And you
back on my
gotta like
bullshit, G.
calm it down. I thought we were friends. Anyways, um all
We
of you.
ain't fucking friends.
Me?
Nah, let me
Clearly,
stop.
asshole. So, anyways, we
Gee,
really
all the women
appreciate you
agree
guys.
with me.
Yeah, after you piss them off for your first 30 comments.
That's
I
not
don't
my
like
fault. That's
just
their
because you get
fault.
one win doesn't mean it doesn't hit the same,
That's
bro.
not
I
my
want them to be
fault,
able to
G.
like you for the whole episode. That would be a miracle. That
Well,
would be a Christmas
well, if
miracle.
they could understand the fucking truth, if women could appreciate
Uh,
truth, then know
the
what?
truth
Maybe they
is
would like me.
subjective. The truth is subjective.
What?
The truth that we're talking about is subjective as fuck.
There ain't no two different truths. It's either the truth and that's it. It's only one truth.
No, two truths can't exist at the same time.
Okay,
Because
so which truth is it that me and you
perception is
talking on this
reality.
podcast? Which truth is it? Truth one, truth two. That me and you talking on this podcast. Which one is it?
Oh my goodness. That was an unfair example to use and you know it. Anyways, I really appreciate everybody coming out and tapping in for another episode of Life with G podcast. Y'all, I had fun. Great to see some new faces in the live chat. Thank you for coming in, tapping in, commenting. Welcome to the family. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. It matters. Check out the IG, check out the TikTok, and don't forget that we are on every Tuesday and Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Besos and blessings. And if anybody tells you that you can't, yes, the fuck you can. I don't like that. You know,
I
I fell up
wasn't
the stairs
though.
today. I'm in pain.
I wasn't though. I don't think I was at your throat. I feel like
Anyways,
you felt some type of way. Like I kept asking. It's because I kept asking Jr. the questions because he was saying some shit, and I'm like, okay, Jr. Let me pick your brain a little bit. Why you said that shit? Like,
you did that last episode though too. You'd be like,
cause
I
he
got
be
a
saying some
question
shit like, hold
for
on, yeah,
JR. I
yeah,
got a
cause he be saying
question,
some shit
JR.
sometimes.
What I be saying?
I got it.
I'll be trying to be extremely honest. Extra. Actually, I do be trying to be extra honest. All right.
But there's sometimes you say certain things, and I'm not saying that it pisses everybody off, even though it does, but
It's like I'm not
but
saying you're the problem, but
I'm asking for the men and women that you raise those question marks to. Like, why would he say that?
yeah, no, that's true. That's true. He's
That's why
like,
I be like,
oh,
I'm like in the middle. Like I'm trying to speak for those who not speaking. You feel me?
Yeah, no,
I
I
get
that. I
that.
feel that. I just be look, man. No, because of G, I'm gonna start lying and shit. You know what I'm saying? And don't you tell
Yeah,
me no.
nah.
I'm
G
gonna
said
start
it. G
lying and
said it.
shit. You
And
know what I'm
said it,
saying?
G.
And
You said
and
lie.
and watch, everybody gonna like me when I lie. You
Did
feel me? That's how
I?
I get. That's how I get coochie. I lie.
Oh
So
snap!
So
everybody gonna
we're
like me
we're
when I
all
lie.
just gonna collectively ignore the fact that I should be at the hospital right now,
Yes, we've
and
been ignoring it for the last hour and a half. G,
why is nobody concerned about me?
we are
Hold on,
very
wait.
very
What
concerned
did you
about
hurt?
you.
What did you hurt?
Zoe, this is a classic. Men don't listen. I told you I
How
fell.
she
I
just
told you the
generalize
dog bulldozed
everybody?
me
I said
over,
how. I
and
said what. I heard you. I heard you fell. What did you hurt? Your
everything,
back,
my whole
your
spine.
knee,
I
your
literally
ankle.
went into a whole explanation of everything. You sat there,
Damn.
looked at me, and was like, "Damn," and you don't remember.
Are you paralyzed?
Maybe.
Then drink
I don't
some
know if I
water.
can stand
Nah,
up from
drink
this
some
chair.
water and keep it pushing. Drink some
Hey,
water, keep
drink
it
some
pushing.
water. Drink some
Put the
water and go
podcast.
get you some fucking money.
Do
There
it for the
you go.
pod. Hey, do it for. Hey, were you here for JR's freestyle earlier?
Nah,
Nah, I wasn't.
No.
I think I was putting on a shirt.
JR was rapping,
I
There, you
was
got bars, bro. What you
rapping for
got,
these
bro?
my
bitches.
my
Hey, you
girl
never
was
you
appreciative of my raps. You know what I'm saying? So I had to spare
you
it
know
out for y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying?
what the
What?
raps was, man. Let me hear something.
I can't do it right now because my girl not here appreciating me.
I might want to put you on the track. You know what I'm saying?
It's like I ain't got no goddamn girl and I ain't got no goddamn appreciation. So I ain't doing no goddamn raps.
Oh my
Oh, well, damn.
god. I'm ready for
Well, damn.
Shelly. I want to call Shelly right now.
I want to talk to Shelly
Shelly!
too, so I can goddamn yell at her and shit. She fucking threatening me in front of people, embarrassing me in front of my new friends and shit.
Embarrassing you in front of people is crazy.
That
What's
is
your new
wild.
friends, JR? You
Crazy.
think you got friends on here? You don't have
Wendy's
friends
my
on here.
friend. Sunshine's my friend.
Motherfucker, what?
Sage was my friend. Hey, y'all stop
You
laughing at
know,
me. I love
it was
them. Even if they did
crazy when
disagree
they
with me
started
90% of the
agreeing with
time,
you.
98% of the time. They still said one thing that I can appreciate. So guess what? Like I said, we found reasons to qualify. That's it. We found reasons to
Yeah,
qualify.
that's it.
Shelly, my Shelly. I really
Hey,
missed her though.
what Rick Ross said, you could get 1,000,000 no's, but all you need is that one yes.
He also said put a molly in it. Never mind, I ain't want to talk about it.
He said put Molly all in that champagne. She ain't even know it.
Yeah, he messed up for that one. Yeah, fuck him.
That bitch said I dog with the Reeboks. Hey, Reeboks fired his ass.
Shelly,
Yum,
What's up, y'all?
Shelly.
Shelly Shell, what they do?
Shell.
I
What
missed
what they do?
it.
So I got your ass on Tuesday. I'm gonna say that out real.
Jesus. Do
I
you
got
see
your
what
ass
they
on Tuesday.
did?
Nah, G,
Are
don't you
you
start
coming for
fucking crying now.
me?
I'm not crying.
Nah, don't you try running to Mama Shelly now. Don't you
I
do
gotta ask
that.
you, Shelly. Shelly, was I coming for G today?
You did.
Oh
You
shit,
did.
damn.
Don't lie.
Run, nigga.
Don't lie like
You
Yeah,
that.
run,
did.
nigga.
Why did I lie?
Run, nigga. Yeah, nigga better dip up out that bitch. She might slap the shot of you
Oh,
through the
I
screen.
I
ain't
don't
come for
understand why
I
what
ain't
I
come for
said
G.
was so
I ain't come for
like,
G.
ugh, you can't